Hello guys, welcome back to Godspeed. In this video, we'll be comparing the Hyundai Grand i10 Neos with the Tata Tiago. So to know which one should be your pick, stay tuned with us till the end.
Running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, no. Keep running.
So let's start with the Grand i10 Neos first. So it is powered by a 1.2 liter petrol engine producing 81 bhp power and 114 Nm of peak torque. The power figures are approximately same in both the Neos and the Tiago. And the variant we have over here is the top end Astra variant. One more variant comes above it, which is a turbo variant. Now you can see the Hyundai family grille, and this is the boomerang shaped DRL, and the grill has some matte silver inserts, and this is the very bold grill, and you can see the horn placement over there, and the grill looks really very appealing. This is actually a sportier car or sportier variant of the normal Grand i10, and you can see how good the car looks from the front. And over there you get projector fog lamps. You get projector fog lamps over here, and you can see the DRLs in action. And coming to the headlight, so this is the headlight of the car. You get projector headlamp with black inserts inside the headlamp, and also the turn indicator, and there are some chrome inserts inside as well. And overall look of the car from the front is really quite good and looks good from first appearance. And now let's get to the side of the vehicle, and you can see the lights actually look very nice and suits the vehicle. Now coming to the side, this is the tire of the vehicle. You get diamond cut alloy wheels, and the size of the tire is 175 by 60 R15, and you get disc brakes in the front and drum at the back. The tire size is more than adequate and is sufficient to support the size of the car. You get this is the ORVM with turn indicators, and you get chrome door handles, and this is how the car looks from the side. Overall look from the side is quite good. This is a sporty hatchback and really looks nice from all the dimensions. Now let's get to the Tata Tiago. Let's check out the car. So the Tiago is powered by the same 1.2 liter engine producing 84 bhp and 113 Nm of torque. And you can see this is the design of the vehicle. You get a gloss black grille along with chrome inserts. You can see this really looks very nice and fresh in the market. And this is the headlamp. The headlamp in Tiago are normal halogen headlamps. You can see you miss out on any sort of projector setting, and you also get black inserts inside for a sporty appeal. You see the turn indicator, and below over here are your normal fog lamps, and the fog lamp housing has chrome inserts along with gloss black finishing. You can see them around over here. And this particular color, the yellow color, actually looks very funky in this car, and really is a very nice color. And overall front appeal of the car is really quite good, and it looks fresh in the market. Now again coming to the side of the vehicle, let's check out the car from the side. And first coming to the tires, so this is the tire, and the size of the tire is the same as the Neos. It is 175 by 60 R15. Disc brakes at the front, drum brakes at the back, and the alloys actually look better over here when compared to the Neos. And this is an overall appeal of the side look. And you can see you get blackened out ORVMs with turn indicators, and this really looks very sporty indeed. And these are electrically adjustable and foldable as well. This is how the car looks from the side. This is a hatchback. And now let's come to the rear look of the Grand i10 Neos. So before we get there, you can see you get in the C pillar there's a gloss black finishing around with Grand i10 written over here. It's written G i10, which means Grand i10, and this finishing really looks very nice. And you get roof rails which are not functional. And coming to the rear of the vehicle, you can see these are the tail lamps, normal halogen tail lamps with turn indicators and reversing lights. And the tail lamps really look very nice and funky. This is the badging of Asta, which is the top end variant, and below here you get reflectors, parking sensors, and the place to hang on the number plates. And this is the Hyundai logo, Neos badging over here, and the parking camera. This is the badging of Grand i10, and this is an overview of the rear profile. And there's also a chrome strip below over there. You also get rear wipers, and this is the brake lamp along with the shark fin antenna. And let's open the boot, and you can see this chrome line which looks really very premium indeed. And now you got a decent boot space of 260 liters, and there's a parcel tray as well. The boot is really decent and is a triangle. Let's open below, and you can see this is the spare wheel. This is not a full size wheel, and this is a steel rim for reference. And the cost cutting has been done, and it has to be done in this segment. This is a triangle, and you can see the boot is really quite decent, and this is bigger than the Tata Tiago. And let's close the boot now, and you can see these are glow lights below your number plates, and here a parking camera with Neos badging, and these are the parking sensors. The design of the car is really very sharp from every angle, and it's very nice looking car. And now let's get to the rear profile of the Tata Tiago. So coming to the rear Tata Tiago, you can see you get gloss black finishes around in the C pillar, and you get a very small spoiler on both the sides of the car. The rear side you can see the small spoiler, and the ground clearance is 170 mm in the Tiago. Now coming to the rear, you can see even this looks quite funky. This is your tail lamp with reflectors, and reflectors are placed over here as well. And you can see the lights over here. And the car had recently got a facelift, and nothing much had changed. And you can see the overall black profile of the vehicle. You get parking sensors over here, and parking hour is placed over here. Now in order to open the boot of the vehicle, you will have to use the key. There's no magnetic button over here, and you will have to open the boot with the key like this. So let's open the boot, and the boot space is quite small compared to the Neos, and the boot space is 242 liters, and there's a triangle kept over there, and the spare wheel is a full size spare wheel, but it will be a steel rim. If I can show you, you can see it is a full size wheel, but it is a steel rim. So cost cutting done by Tata over here, and in this segment you really don't expect alloy spare wheel. So let's close this, and let's close the boot. The boot feels really quite light to hold, and you can see the Tata Tiago badging over here. And you get rear wipers and defogger. Only in the air the wiper wipes, you can see the defoggers in the area, the wiper wipes. And then you can see the rear brake lamps along with the spoiler finishing on the sides. And now let's get to the rear seat of the Neos first. So get into the Neos inside. Let's open the door, and this is the minimum legroom on offer, and that is the maximum legroom on offer. We are starting with the maximum legroom on offer, and we'll talk about the main features over here. So you get your own AC vents along with a 12-volt charging socket below, something which is missing in the Tiago. And you can see the rear headrests are adjustable, but the center armrest is missing. You get a parcel tray, and both the headrests at the back are adjustable. The front headrests are not adjustable, which is quite disappointing. The legroom is more than adequate, and the under-thigh support is also quite good. And the car is really very comfortable, and it's a good car for long drives. Now you get some texture finishing on the doors like this over here, and you get a metal silver door handle. And below over here is a door pocket. You can easily keep a 1 liter bottle over here, nothing much. And there's a speaker placement with some texture finishing on it as well. And door feels really quite good to hold, and the overall plastic quality is also quite good. And you see the headrests in the front are not adjustable. Both the headrests are not adjustable. And that is the dashboard of the Neos. And before we get over there, we'll get to the rear seat of the Tata Tiago. Let's open the door of the Tata Tiago and check out the space on offer. This is maximum legroom on offer. You can see the chrome door handle and the lock a switch over there, lock knob. The door pockets actually the same size. Even this can hold only a 1 liter bottle. Let's sit over here with the maximum legroom on offer. That's the minimum on offer, and you get fabric seats over here. And the designing of the seat is quite good. I mean, the texture finishing given inside them. And in the Tiago, the rear headrests are not adjustable. The seats can be folded as a whole. No 60-40 split ratio has been given. Let's sit inside the car now. And you can see legroom is again decent enough in the car, but the Nios actually has better space and better comfort. There's a central light placement, which is an LED light, and there's a grab rail on the left on both the sides. A rear magazine holder is missing in the Tiago, and this is minimum legroom on offer. The Tiago also misses out on rear AC vents. There's only a bottle holder, and there's a very small hump in between in both the cars. And over here you can keep some keys or you can keep the bottles. And this is the dashboard of the Tata Tiago. And before getting over, we get to the front seat of the Grand Titan Nios. So this is the key of the vehicle in my hand. You can see this is the key. This got 3 buttons to lock, unlock and open the boot of the vehicle. You get a brown finished key along with some chrome inserts, and the key is quite premium indeed. Now let's open the front door of the vehicle. You can see you get chrome door handles. Let's open the front door, and you get dual tone finishing on the doors. Oya you control altered to your windows and mirrors. You can lock the car as well, and you can literally fold the mirrors as well, and you can literally adjust them as well. You get some matte silver door handles as I showed you before. The front door pockets are actually the same size when compared to the rear door pockets. It can only hold a 1 liter bottle. Now we're inside the Nios, and we'll talk about the major features inside and some major differences in the Tiago and the Nios. So first of all, you can see you get a wireless charger, which is missing in the Tiago. And you can see this is the glove box of the Nios. This is cooled glove box, and you get a dual tone finishing inside the Nios. And this is the AC vents have gloss black inserts around them. You can see they have gloss black inserts around them. And over there is the start stop button. Below over here is the headlight leveler, and this is start stop button, and this is the place for some circuits. And from there you can open the hood of the vehicle. That is lever to open the hood, and below over here is the lever to open the fuel knob or the fuel cap. This is the steering wheel of the car. You can see you get some silver inserts around it as well. And this is the infotainment system. The infotainment system in the Nios is actually better than the Tiago. And this is the 5-speed manual gearbox. And over here you get your handbrakes and some cubby holes, and you get 2 cup holders as well. A center armrest is missing over here, and you can see you get 3 charging ports over here. One is for USB and 2 are for charging. One is the 12-volt charging socket, which will be converted into a USB slot to charge your mobiles. And you also got a wireless charger below, which is a segment first and missing in the Tiago. Over here is the automatic ACs with a LED display. Over there is a button for the hazard lights, and the dual tone finishing in the Nios actually looks very premium. And this is the partially digital instrument cluster. And over here are the controls for your wipers on the left. Controls for the wipers are on the right. You can see the knob over here. And on the left are controls altered to infotainment system. And the ORVM is manually dimming. The driver's side sunshade only gets a ticket holder, nothing else. The co-driver side gets a mirror but no lights. There is a central light placement also. You can see this is a halogen light in the center. Let's close this for now. And this is the infotainment system. Let's check out the rear parking camera of the car. So the quality of the rear parking camera is really quite good. You get adaptive guidelines also in this car. And the gloss black finishing around the dashboard is really quite good. You get a black and beige sort of white and black treatment in the dash, and some gloss black inserts around the instrument cluster and the infotainment system. And the combination is really quite premium and looks good for the segment of the vehicle. Let's open the door of the Tata Tiago, and let's check out the features in the Tiago. The doors again finished in dual tone color in black and white, sort of off-white color. The mirrors can be electrically adjustable, foldable. From there you get black chrome inserts, and the door pocket is really big in the Tata Tiago when compared to the Nios. You can easily keep a 1 liter bottle and some other magazines also. The door pocket is really quite good and big. And the AC vents are finished in the color of the vehicle. You can see you get chrome inserts also around them. and you get some gloss black finishes around the dashboard of the vehicle. And this is the steering wheel of the car. The steering wheel's good to hold, and the finishing has been done in black and off-white sort of color. And the overall interior layout is actually better in the Nios when compared to the Tata Tiago. You can see yellow inserts around the AC vents and some chrome inserts. Here's the button for the hazard lights, and even over here you get manually dimming ORVMs. And the driver's side sunshade gets only a ticket holder, nothing else. And there's a ticket holder over here which is quite unique. And the co-driver side gets a mirror but no lights. This is the infotainment system, and the infotainment system on the Nios is actually better to use and more fluid. Here's the button for your fog lamps, and on the right is the button for your vehicle locking. Over here is the automatic ACs with a display screen, and below over here you can see you get your USB port along with a 12-volt charging socket, and below is a space to keep some stuff. And over here is a cup holder along with some cubby holes, and here's the handbrake placement also. You can easily keep 2 bottles at a time, and even over here a center armrest is missing. Now the overall plastic quality is actually same in both the vehicles, but the Nios is slightly ahead of the Tiago, but overall build quality is good in the Tiago. Over here is a digital instrument cluster. Let's open the glove box, and you can see how well the glove box opens. And this is twin glove box. You can say it's a two compartment, and the glove box is really very large and it's bigger than the Nios, and it is also a cooled glove box, so the size is better in the Tiago. And you can see the steering wheel on the controls on the left are related to the infotainment system, no controls on the right. And over here is the control for your headlamps, on the left is the control for your wipers, and this is instrument cluster, instrument cluster. So coming towards the final verdict, whether you should buy the Tata Tiago or the Hyundai Nios. So talking about safety, both the cars get ABS, EBD and 2 airbags as standard, but it is the Tiago which has one 4-star safety rating by Global NCAP. Talking about the mileage figures, the claimed mileage by ARAI of Grand Titan Nios is 20.7 kmpl, whereas the claimed mileage of Tiago is 23.84 kmpl. So you see, Tiago is again more on mileage. Now the third aspect we have for the final conclusion is the pricing of the cars. Tata Tiago XZ Plus is priced at the price of 6.1 lakhs ex showroom, whereas Grand Titan Nios Asta 1.2 petrol is priced at 7.2 lakhs ex showroom. So you can see the price difference is approximately 1.1 lakh rupees only in ex showroom. So you can easily configure that in the on-road prices the price difference may range from 1.5 to almost 2 lakh rupees. So the Tiago is the cheap car over here and is a winner of the comparison. So the Tiago very easily wins over here, and you can definitely buy the Tata Tiago. But if you're someone who is looking for a quality product and can extend their budget, you can definitely check out Hyundai Grand Titan Nios. But don't forget to check out the Tata Altroz as well. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Goodbye.